This show is proudly brought to you by the #Me Network. And now, #Radio NZ.
/.////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////// Hashtag Radio. I'm Fid McAwesome.
I'm Chris McAwesome.
And I'm V8 Matty.
And on this week's Uncultured Roundup of social media, web, tech and gaming, we're going to be covering off heaps of stuff from CES.
Yeah, Vegas, baby.
Yeah, I was there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you two were so happy for me.
Happy.
Yep.
Good times were had.
But yeah, so
I wasn't jealous at all.
Yeah. So we're going to talk a bit about some of the stuff I saw, some of the stuff you guys saw online.
Some of the stuff I saw.
Yeah. As well as the usual gaming stuff and some social media news.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we start off the show every week.
We do start off the show every week. It makes it easier to have a show when we start it.
It does. Yeah, but we started off every week with the news with Chris McAwesome.
Right, in the news this week, CES
CES
2016
Yes.
in Las Vegas, Nevada.
took to Las Vegas, but it wasn't without a bit of drama. The maker of a one-wheel skateboard called in the feds to have the stock of another exhibitor removed from the show, citing patent infringements.
A one-wheeled skateboard.
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
And so it's in the middle.
Sounds like
And it's like a
death
little
trap.
seesaw.
Skateboards were deadly enough, weren't they?
Yeah. And the wheel in it's quite wide.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Like that makes it any better.
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
Yeah. You still need to have some balancing skills.
Oh, counts me out.
Silicon Valley startup Future Motion said that at the 7-minute hearing prior to the raid that the Chinese company had infringed on its patent of one wheel after seeing the Chinese version Trotter. A few minutes later, federal marshals had gone onto the floor during the convention and began to confiscate all the stock. While visitors were shocked to see a federal confiscation happening during the event, the real surprise was discovering that it only took 7 minutes to convince federal agents to raid a competitor's booth, considering most of these issues are normally dealt with in a courtroom.
Yeah, so this was big news on the floor of CES amongst the journalists.
Fair enough, too.
They would have been all excited. Something's
Well,
happening.
Yeah, well, that was it. It was kind of like this is the biggest news to happen at the whole expo because it wasn't a massive, groundbreaking expo this year. There's some cool stuff, but there wasn't that big standout thing that happened.
A way to put a downer on it, Fid.
Yeah, I actually thought there was quite a lot of cool technology available.
There was cool stuff.
Yeah.
But there wasn't that massive, groundbreaking sort of stuff that we haven't seen. It was all progression of existing technology.
No surprises then.
Yeah, no surprises.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was quite refreshing to have some sort of scandal happen. But then there was a whole discussion about, was this the right way to go about it? Like, yes, if there's patent infringement, there's patent infringement. You do something about it. But was it the right thing to actually have them stormed at CES, you know?
Could they not wait?
Yeah, could they not wait? Or could they have subtly gone, hey, get your stuff in the van?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a little
go on
bit.
and talk to them, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit shocked that it was only a 7-minute hearing,
Yeah. And it was at CES,
and
the hearing.
they held the hearing at the actual event.
Yeah, not in the courthouse.
No time to defend themselves or anything.
No.
No,
That's rude, eh?
and so they just went straight in and started confiscating them.
Yeah, shocking.
People initially actually thought it was a marketing ploy until they started removing everything.
Yeah, that's bad marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although we all know who Trotter are now.
Yes. Continuing on, the CES Annual Awards, held by Monster,
I was there.
was described by those who attended as a complete balls up.
The complete balls up.
Yeah.
That there is putting it lightly.
Yeah, beginning with an awkward speech by Monster Cable's CEO, leading on to stops and starts of hosts due to sound difficulties, and complemented with long pauses between acts. People began walking out due to the embarrassing setup after only 2 performers. Monster Cable promised acts such as the guitarist of Aerosmith, Joe Perry, Christina Milian, and the Jacksons, just to name a few.
Yeah, and this was one that everybody was looking forward to. It was the hot ticket event of the entire week.
And it turned out to be complete crap.
The only way you could get tickets were either by winning the normal passes, or you had to be invited to be either a VIP or get a gold pass as an invitation.
Mhm.
So, Big Paul from our group, awesome guy. He knew somebody backstage and got us all gold passes. So we.
Are you
turned
just
up.
bragging now?
No. It's part of the
Yeah,
story.
here we go.
Part of the story. So we turned up.
Never
and
mind that we got in. This
Yeah.
is how.
This is
Yeah.
how we got in.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, we're waiting. Everyone's looking forward to it. It's going to be an amazing event, and it was honestly the worst event I have ever been to, and I've been to some crappy events.
So the reports were...
I would have preferred to have gone to a high school production of Annie.
Wow.
That's a big call.
Annie. Poor Annie.
Yeah. It was really bad. It was awkward. It was bad. This is the biggest thing that everyone thought was ironic, is the fact that in the background of the stage they had the big monster sign with the subheading of "Because Music Matters."
Yeah, I mean, they're all about audio,
Yeah.
and they were let down by audio
Well,
problems.
Yeah,
you
the
had this
irony.
horrible hum throughout the entire event.
Oh, they needed some decent cables.
Exactly right. But there was all these other weird things that happened, like you'd hear voices of people backstage who still had their mics on.
Whoa, this
who
sounds
was-
like a real amateur event.
Yeah, exactly.
And yet they hold it every year.
Yeah. So the awards section of the event, that was really just weird and awkward and purely greasing up the retailers. Which
Okay.
I
Why
think
was it
that's all.
awkward?
I don't know. It was just, best retail display of 2015, and most sales from a retail store for. It was really strange.
I don't
Was
find
it
that
just
strange.
sales of monster products?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they had all that. That was cool. Okay, I understood that was the little eventy thing that they were doing for the retailers. But when the actual event started, it started like an hour and a half late.
Ooh.
So you knew there were issues already.
You know that would not go down well in New Zealand.
No. So they had this big conductor guy, and
Like the fat controller.
well, he was the guy that apparently he'd pulled the entire event together with the stars.
Okay.
So he did the big intro and stuff, and then after the intro, he gets up and walks off stage. And we're like, well, what's happened? There's no other act after that.
So he did the intro and then just walked off and there was nothing.
Yeah. And he left the band behind.
Smooth.
Yeah, right. Then Magic Johnson comes out and sort of starts filling time. Goes, we've got some technical difficulties going on. And starts trying to entertain the crowd with a bit of comedy and stories and stuff. And it was just weird. Then Christina Milian came out to help out. And she just purely starts self-promoting herself.
As any good artist should.
Yeah. Oh, no, it was repeatedly going on about her new TV show on E! And all that sort of thing.
She's been following you on Twitter, hasn't she?
And Magic Johnson starts almost interviewing her on stage, and then finally Neo comes out. Now
I know this name.
Yeah. His performance was great.
Singer dude.
Apart from the
Yeah.
sound quality, the performance was great.
Not the guy from The Matrix.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yes.
I don't know.
No, not Keanu.
So apart from the sound quality, the performance was great. However, straight afterwards, he almost drops the mic and just walks off as well. You could tell that these artists were not happy.
They didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
They were contractually obliged to come and sing a song. That's it. I'm out.
Yeah. Joe Perry,
Wow.
exactly the same thing happened. He came out, played 2 songs, and
Did he drop the guitar?
No. He handed the guitar to someone and walked off stage. You could tell that these guys were just doing their
Was there no
contractual
crowd
and they were
work at
leaving.
all done?
It was really weird and awkward.
Oh.
Well, he
Yeah.
should have jumped on stage.
We walked out after Joe Perry. I wanted to see the Jacksons, but I didn't want to wait like 3 hours for the event to finish.
I want to
Yeah.
ask where you went, but I'm afraid of the answer. Okay, meanwhile, straight back from CES, LG announced this week that it'll be investing $527 billion US
Crikey.
in new solar panel production facilities in South Korea over the next 3 years.
Oh, they're only going to build 1. I would have built 2. 6 billion's nothing.
$527 billion
527 billion.
over 3 years. Only over 3 years
Wow.
in solar panel production.
Wow, that's a ton of solar panels, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does that mean our TVs are going to be charged now by solar panels?
Oh, but then you can't see the screen.
Well, they have got the technology there for see-through
Glass?
See-through.
solar panels now.
Oh.
Yeah, they're talking about installing them on cell phones.
Oh, yeah, they were
On the
showing.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it LG though?
I think it was LG.
I
So
thought that was
you
the
can have
MIT.
Windows or something of your house could all be solar panels.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought MIT had actually been working on that.
Yeah, I think they had, but if I remember when we'd spoken to someone from LG,
That
them mentioning something about
Would
it.
be the end of backyard cricket forever.
BYC is
Yeah.
over.
Because you couldn't afford to smash a window
Yeah, yeah,
anymore.
Sharp, which just received state-backed funding, is likely to finalise its $3 billion restructuring plan this week.
Well, Sharp are on point.
Well done.
First dad joke of the year.
Printing services company Lexmark is considering divesting its hardware and software assets in an attempt to revive interest in its sale process. Goldman Sachs is currently its advisor. Lexmark can scan everything from spreadsheets to medical images and provide services to some of the largest companies in the world.
Nice.
The White House.
Oh, no,
The White
them.
House in
Yeah.
Auckland.
No,
there?
wrong White House, wrong president.
Ah.
Okay.
They joined Snapchat this week for Obama's last State of Union address.
Damn, I'm now disappointed that it wasn't that White House.
No word yet on when the Queen will be joining, although you can probably guarantee that John Key has a Snapchat.
Oh.
Do you
no
actually
comment.
know if he does?
I don't know.
I might look that up later. And the CEO of Swedish home appliance maker Electrolux, we all know those,
Yes.
has been stood down. Oh, actually, he stood himself down after the biggest deal in the company's history completely collapsed.
What was that?
Because it sucked.
GE.
Oh, hey, another one.
Oh, good one.
That
Yours is
joke's on
full of
point.
them
Yeah. I'm
today.
feeling-
Okay, so GE walked away from a $3.3 billion agreement to sell its appliance business to Electrolux, forcing Electrolux to then pay a $175 million termination fee.
Wow.
Yeah. Ouch.
If the deal had gone ahead, they would have instantly leapfrogged Whirlpool as the world's biggest appliance maker. Whirlpool currently holds that title and is also the principal sponsor for Habitat for Humanity.
Oh, wow.
Not that that's really relevant.
No, I thought it was a little bit of a did you know?
A
No,
little
you
did
didn't.
you know moment there from
Yeah.
Carice McCausey.
Yeah, and that's the news.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you, Chris.
So, yeah, CES, that was amazing. The that event, that Monster one, was probably the only lowlight.
It was a monster-sized catastrophe.
That was, yeah, it was. But, yeah, got to walk the floor at the convention centre. Got to see...
I can just see you. It would have been more of a strut.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was a bit of a strut. It was
It was a bit of
look
a
at me.
strut.
I'm at CES. First thing first, I actually want to...
So you'd want to have the music like for some Bee Gees or something there.
I do want to thank Lenovo though for hooking us up with the travel and accommodation and stuff, and the opportunity to go over and cover CES.
Thanks, Lenovo.
And
Hashtag our way.
Talking about Lenovo.
yeah,
Okay, so you've got a really cool story
which one?
about the Lenovo design.
Oh, the design of the Yoga Tab 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we go to a break and come back with that?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a really good one. It involves a superstar.
It does involve a superstar, a legit celebrity.
A legit celebrity. Now, of course, the recent passing of the legendary David Bowie.
So
Did
sad.
you know he was a bit of a tech entrepreneur for a while?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, he owned an internet service provider company called BowieNet.
Are you for reals?
Yeah, and he was one of the
Reals.
one of the first to do a decent amount of data for a decent price back in the 90s. When everyone else was charging for time, he was charging for data usage.
Wow.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Google that.
Google that. Anyway, we're going to honour the great man and play a track of his. Which one have we got coming up now?
Fame.
little different. That's what makes this real community radio.
I'm trying to free your mind.
It's Free FM 89.0.
Hashtag Radio NZ.
Welcome back to Hashtag. I love that song, Fame.
Fame.
Yeah, I can remember my mum being drunk and dancing and singing that song and then making me sing it with her and dance with her.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
Drunken
Good
parent
times.
stories.
That's what happens in Foxton.
Sure, Foxton.
Right, so I was about to tell a story.
Yes.
The Lenovo,
Lenovo
story with the actual Hollywood star.
Yeah. So, like I said earlier, Lenovo did pay for us to go over, or pay for me to be there. And we got to meet some amazing people, the group of us that went.
Yep, the team from Lenovo.
The team from Lenovo, yeah. Well, there's a few other journalists and stuff there. And one of the guys we got to meet was Johnson, who I can't remember his last name, but he was one of the developers, or the lead developer of the Yoga series of tablets.
Johnson.
Johnson.
It's a great name.
Yeah. And he was telling us the story about him arguing with Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher.
So, sorry, what? How does Ashton
Right,
play
so
into this?
Ashton Kutcher is actually a designer at Lenovo. He helps design products.
I thought he was with Apple for a while, wasn't he?
No, he was just on the Apple movie.
Oh,
He
of
was-
course.
he was on
That's
the
what
team.
I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has worked on one of the laptops. He's now working on phones for Motorola, which Lenovo own.
Working on it. Sounds like he actually works on it when
Yeah.
you say it like that.
And
I'm sure they just come to him and go, what do you think? And he just says yes or no.
Yeah. So he helped design the Yoga Tab 2.
The Yoga Tab 2.
Johnston or Ashton?
Both of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
so
they're both
they've
working on the
collaborated on this.
logo.
Yeah.
Y-
The
Yoga.
Tab.
Logo.
Yeah.
Yoga Tab 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you've seen the Yoga Tab 2, it's got a kickstand where if you fold it up, there's a hole in the middle of it which you use for hanging it up on walls.
Right.
And so Johnson apparently said, I'm going to add this feature in. It's going to be great if people are cooking in the kitchen. They'll be able to hang the Yoga Tab up and watch cooking shows on YouTube. If they're outside, they'll be able to watch things out there, actually have it as an entertainment device wherever they want, hanging on the wall. Apparently Ashton Kutcher turns around and he says, terrible idea. Who the hell's ever wanted to hang an iPad on the wall? No one who ever owns an iPad's ever wanted to do that, so why do we want to do that with our tablet? Johnson's response was, well, this is exactly why we should do it. Let's do something that someone hasn't done before, and it's a good function. And it's not hard. All we're doing is drilling a hole in the kickstand.
Yeah, we're making it lighter.
Yeah. And apparently Ashton Kutcher thinks it's a terrible idea. And then Johnson turns around and says, Ashton, you're a multi-millionaire. You're out of touch. Not everybody has a TV in their lounge, in their kitchen, in their bathroom, in their toilet. You're out of touch. You're wrong.
Ooh, it's a big call.
Yeah. And
You're just a rich white fella.
yeah. Obviously, Johnson wins the
Sit
argument.
down,
because,
Ashton. Sit down.
Yeah, because for the last 2 generations, it's had the hole in there, and it's an amazing design feature that people who own this tablet absolutely love.
Yeah,
It
because
is,
you can
yeah.
hang it up.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was an interesting story.
Wow.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Name dropper.
But, okay, so while we're on Lenovo, got to see some of their new products.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. There was a new laptop from them. So they released the Yoga 900 at IFA.
Okay.
Yep. That's their new nice flat version of the Yoga laptop.
Yep. Which
Yep.
one is the one that can fold right round?
That's the one.
That one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was
And
that
so-
one called?
So the last one was the Yoga 3 Pro. Yeah, the Yoga 3.
The one that flips right
the Yoga
around.
Ultrabook 3.
That flips right around.
Yep. So the
So
new
that
one
goes
is
from a laptop to computer. I want the new one.
Yeah,
Not
so-
the last
to a
one.
tablet.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the new one is the 900,
Okay.
right? That was already previously released.
Is this the one that when it flips around, the keyboard actually sinks in?
So that's some of them do that. It,
Some of them do.
recedes in, yeah, which is
So
a
that
cool
you can
function.
put it down and the keyboard doesn't
Yeah.
Start.
start typing
Yeah.
or catch when you're sliding it around or anything.
So what they've released at CES was the Yoga 900 SE, I think it is, which is a newer version of it, and it's thinner. And I actually put my lighter next to it while it was closed, and it was thinner than my lighter.
Wow.
It's the slimmest Ultrabook that's ever been released.
That's a standard Bic lighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, the thinnest Ultrabook ever released. So thinner than the MacBook Air.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
It's always good to out thin the apple. Guys.
Yeah.
So I saw some stuff
Yeah.
Wicked.
online that I didn't like.
That you didn't like.
No.
All right, so we're going to crap on some products. Go.
Yeah. So this was actually Sony, and I love Sony,
Yeah.
and I actually loved
I
all
got
of.
to see your dream phone. We'll talk
I
about that.
know. I saw
Yeah.
the video.
So I saw all of their products that came out. Amazing, looks great, fantastic, well designed, looking beautiful. Except for this one thing,
Which was?
and it irritated the crap out of me. The Sony glass.
Ah, yes, I saw this.
Yeah. So Google was smart enough to get rid of their smart eyewear,
Yeah.
but
Is
Sony
that gone now? Are
Yeah.
they not doing that
Yeah,
anymore?
Google
no,
Glass.
it's gone.
Oh, I've been waiting for them.
Yeah. No.
Damn it.
It's somehow
Why don't
ended
you
up
all
in Sony.
RoboCop on something?
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow they've gone, oh, here you go, Sony.
And they somehow managed to make it uglier
How do you make those things uglier?
by making it a full set of glasses.
Yeah.
Instead of one glass.
Yeah.
Instead of the pirate look.
Yeah, so the difference between the Sony one and the Google Glass was Google was in colour.
Yeah.
Sony's is in a green monochrome.
They need to do the mono visor thing like that Star Trek guy.
Yes.
Jordan.
That's what they actually should put them out as. They put them out, you know how it's the
Make it
hipster.
look futuristic and choice.
Yeah, so they've gone, Sony's gone with the hipster thick black rim
Yeah.
glasses. And then you've got it's got the cord. It's got a cord that goes from the bag
Yeah.
down to a pack.
Plugs into your nanith.
Yeah, so it's not even wireless.
No.
Yeah. Weird.
And I saw it and I was like really angry.
No one wants to have a cord hanging off their glasses.
It's so 90s.
Unless
but
you want to hang your glasses
you're
around
right.
your neck, I suppose.
If you went for the visor glasses,
Yeah.
yeah,
For the
totally
novelty
do.
factor?
No, because it's cool.
But you have to have a design so it's like 90s futuristic, not...
Because they were back in the 80s, weren't they?
Yeah, they
No,
were
those
80s.
Visor
90s.
sunnies that came out? Was
No.
Oh,
it
those were.
80s?
Yeah.
80s.
Those were the
Could you
80s.
do them like the Bret Hart sunglasses?
No.
No.
I want Bret Hart sunglasses with them. That'd be cool.
No, because that's
Wraparound.
wrestling and we're thinking
They
of
don't
cool
have a
stuff.
frame on them.
They don't... It's future.
No,
We don't
no,
need
because
frames in the future.
you're thinking wrestling and that's not as cool as Star Trek.
Exactly.
Says you.
Hey.
Hey, there are more
Hey.
Star Trekkies out there.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There are. Let's just roll with yes.
Okay. Yeah, but I'd buy those.
Yep.
Because that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Totally cool. But yes, so that was my biggest disappointment.
Yeah.
Sony glass.
Yeah.
Sony. I've been singing the praises of the Sony mobile devices for a long time, and I still love them.
Yeah.
But,
You jumped.
dun dun dun, I have changed
Yeah.
teams.
But I
What?
did get to see firsthand the Z5 Premium.
Yes.
That's right. Now, my Sony Xperia Z2 decided that it was no longer going to recognise that a SIM card was inserted in it, which makes
Not
it
a function
less
you
of a
need.
phone than a
small tablet.
sandwich. So, I had to get a new phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, my first choice was, yay, Z5 Premium.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, not available in New Zealand.
No.
No.
Can you tell us if it's coming to New Zealand? No.
Nope.
No, we can't tell you anything.
No.
We just are a company that makes stuff, and that's all. We just make it, and then we hide it away somewhere.
Display it at CES.
Yeah, we show it off to
Yeah.
the media and rave about how wonderful it is, and then don't let anyone have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got myself the Huawei
Huawei.
Nexus 6P.
Okay. Is
That's-
it good?
It's great.
Everybody
looks-
I know who owns one has gone.
The looks of it, I was a little bit iffy on at the start.
Yeah.
But it's really grown on me, and it performs beautifully.
It's a premium device though, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
So it's like a $1,200 phone.
Yeah.
Don't tell my wife.
I mean, it's a.
If you only just remembered
$300
that you just
It was
said
a
the price.
$300 phone.
$300 phone.
Yeah.
The screen is amazing on it. Looks really nice. And it's smooth as silk.
Yeah.
Everything just does everything that it should. And of course, being a Google phone, I'm on Marshmallow. What are you guys running?
Yeah, about that. Lollipop.
Um,
Yeah, you're on Lollipop.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you're even on Lollipop.
Are you
No.
Jelly Bean girl?
You're still on Jelly
I'm
Bean.
still on Jelly Bean.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's appalling, the way that Android gets updated by companies. I mean, it's absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah.
They want to give you the latest and greatest of phones and services and everything else. We need the bloody operating system there as well.
I can say, though, that Z5 Premium is an amazing phone.
Yeah.
The picture quality on it was just schmick.
Well, it's the first 4K screen on a
Yeah,
phone.
because there's a lot of 4K cameras, but not 4K displays to go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, one other thing I did want to talk about from the Lenovo launch that actually blew my mind. Like, everything else I sort of knew was coming.
Blew my mind.
Well, I knew there was going to be new ThinkPads and they're great devices. Knew there was going to be new laptops, new tablets, all that.
Yeah.
Now, the one that got me, though, was the Idea Center 610C, I think it is. Yeah, 610C.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to
I
remember.
believe you.
Anyway, it's a small, like a mini PC, and it looks like a Dalek. Did you see the photos of that?
It doesn't look like a Dalek.
It does look like a Dalek.
No.
How did that look like a
doesn't.
Dalek?
Anyway, so it's this little, small, all-in-one mini PC. The cool function about it is that mounted on the top of it is this wireless projector.
A wireless projector.
A wireless projector, so it sits on there and charges, and you can take it off, move it to the other side of the room, and it will project the screen onto the wall.
Is it any good, though? Because when you see a
It
projector,
is totally good. I can put a photo
they're a
up.
big thing.
I do have a photo.
They're a
I
big
can.
unit, a projector.
Mm.
These tiny little things.
Well, it's the same
that Lenovo
technology.
are bringing out.
Is it the same as the yoga tab?
Yeah, it's actually better technology than the one that's in the yoga tab, because the yoga
Yoga
tab's
tab's not.
amazing.
Yeah, but that's not HD. I
No.
discovered
Yeah,
after I told somebody it was.
yeah. No, but this is definitely a higher resolution version of it. It's brighter because it's in a bigger unit as well.
Yeah.
I've got a photo. I'll chuck it up on our Instagram account. Of
And
it
Facebook
actually,
and Twitter.
Yep, that it's actually projecting.
Yeah, show us a picture of it looking like a Dalek.
I think it looks like a Dalek.
It looks nothing like a Dalek. Side by side photo. That's what we require.
A side by
That is-
side of it
yeah,
next to
we
a
need
Dalek.
Of a
comparison.
Dalek. Yeah. Dalek in one shot. And your supposed looking like a Dalek.
It looks more like a rubbish bin.
No, that's the Apple computer.
So you went with Huawei.
Matt.
I did, and I'm loving it. But I'm sad. I still wish I had the Sony Xperia Z5 Premium, but I mean, I wasn't going to wait around
Yeah, for something you're
for
probably going to
something
have to parallel
that
import
they
anyway.
might not even bring to the country. And I mean, I could buy it from overseas, but I don't want to do that.
See, I'm actually in the market at the moment for a new phone.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's time to upgrade my S5.
Yep.
Time has come.
Yeah.
So I was actually looking at the Z5 because you've raved on about Sony phones for so
Yes.
long.
Great phones, waterproof and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ideal for you. You're an
And
outdoorsier person than I am.
Well, I'm more likely to get caught in the rain
Yeah,
than you are.
yeah. I'm a bit more
It rains on GTA.
stay inside and play Xbox.
It rains on GTA.
It does. It does rain on GTA.
Yeah, so I was looking through my Instagram and I popped Sony with their Z5 just
Yep.
to remind me that it was there after I'd
It's a
seen it at
sign.
CES. Yeah, I took it as a sign as well.
Yeah, they're great phones.
Yeah, but then again, I'd heard so much about the
Nexus?
Nexus.
Yeah.
And that was actually the phone I was really looking forward to, was the Nexus.
It's a great phone too.
Mm.
You do play with my one, see what you think.
Okay.
Hey. You've made that offer before. I wasn't happy about it.
Oh, well, you can try out my phone instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another product I discovered at CES.
Mm-hmm.
This one I absolutely loved. Like, I truly loved, and I really got excited about it. Was the Samsung Family Hub refrigerator,
Yeah.
I've got a Samsung refrigerator.
but not the Family Hub.
It's a family refrigerator.
Yeah, but it's not a Family Hub.
It's not a hub.
No, it can't order your milk where this one can,
Yeah.
and your groceries,
Yeah.
and anything else. Or it could just send you a text if you don't want it to automatically order its own milk because it's registered that you've gotten low. It can just send you a text to say,
Get
hey,
milk on your way home.
yeah, you're getting low on milk. Or if you're in,
How does it know that you're low in milk?
because it's magical.
Does it have like a camera that's monitoring the level? in the
We've
milk
decided
bottle?
this is new Silicon Valley
Witchcraft.
witchcraft voodoo magic.
Yeah, so there are 3 cameras.
Do you have to like
3 or
type
6.
into it when you restock with what you've just bought?
Or do the cameras recognise, hey, there's 3 apples and a bit of mould in the back of the fridge?
Yeah. And does it give you a lifespan? Like that milk should last you 3 days. So in 3 days, I'm going to say, hey, we need milk regardless of what's in the fridge.
Dunno, I haven't tried it out.
These are the questions that I have for you, Chris.
Yeah. I really should have prepared much better than this. So it comes on the front of it. It has the 21.5-inch screen.
Nice.
So that you could literally just email the kids pictures.
Oh, yeah. Instead of sticking their pictures on the fridge,
Yeah.
you could just have them like scrolling through all of them over
Yeah.
the last 10 years.
So you don't have a fridge full of crap sticking on it.
Yeah.
Or if
Because
you're
if you put magnets on this fridge, you might kill it.
or if you're on if you're away and you're going to be home late, you want everybody to know and they're not replying to your text message, you can just write them a message on the fridge from your smartphone.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
The other one is if you are actually out shopping for some reason, and
I
you
do
go,
that.
I don't,
Do
Do
we
I-
need that or?
yeah.
Hmm.
So what it does is you open up your app and it will show you a picture of what's currently in your fridge and freezer.
I'm not
Great
sure.
if you're an organised person.
Yeah, I was just say, I'm not sure I want a photo of my inside of my fridge sent to me. I'm not one for cleaning my fridge regularly.
There'd be like a bottle of
No,
Coke
you're
lying
not.
sideways, blocking the view of everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hire also have released a fridge very similar to that, and that
Yeah.
tripped me up because it's all running Android, and it just the front of the fridge looked like an Android phone. I actually put a video of that on
It's
our
going to be a
Instagram
while
account.
before we see these in
Oh,
our
yeah.
houses, isn't it?
The other
Yeah,
thing-
so the cost of this, the cost of the Samsung Family Hub refrigerator is this year, you're looking, if you want it now, you're going to be paying $5,000 US.
And how big is the fridge? Is it a fridge freezer or is it just a fridge? Or?
It's fridge freezer,
Yeah.
double door,
Double door, so it's a
Dumbledore.
decent size.
double door.
Yeah.
Dumbledore.
It's
Yeah.
a Dumbledore fridge.
It's magical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it works on witchcraft and sorcery.
Yeah.
Oh, well done, Gryffindor.
Yeah. To provide you with all the things that you need. And seriously, the fact that I got excited, the
Yeah.
thing I actually got
Got
excited,
excited about
was the fact that it could order its own
about
milk.
whiteware.
Yeah. It takes a lot to get Carice excited about anything in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm really sick and tired of Fid coming home from work and going, why don't you tell me that there wasn't any milk in the
And
fridge?
because I don't go to the kitchen, what do you think I am?
Yeah. It just solves that problem.
Yeah.
I never have to go
Yeah.
into the kitchen.
There was milk last time I had milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's say Hire had a fridge like that as well, but the other thing Hire were doing, so we've all heard of Hire?
Yes.
Yep.
They're owned by Fisher and
Oh,
Paykel.
there you go. Sorry, just discovered.
Sorry.
Yes, it can tell you that there's something in the fridge that's been in there a little bit too long.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, so Hire...
Have
they're
that
also-
constant notification.
Yeah. Yeah, so Hire are expanding into other consumer electronics as well. So they're getting out of... They're still doing the whiteware and the...
Who
What?
did you say?
Hire.
Higher.
Yeah. H-E-I-R, I think.
No. H-A-I-E-R.
That's it.
Oh,
That's it,
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah. I speak good England.
Oh.
It's not English, so yeah.
Eh.
Um,
We're not English. We're New Zealanders.
So they're doing smartphones, tablets, smart watches, and computers. Now,
For girls, do they come in anything other than white?
yeah, they come in gold and silver and black. But the thing is, even the guy at the higher stand said, "Oh, you may recognise these laptops. They look very familiar. They're a familiar design." And I was like, "They're MacBooks." And he goes, "No, they're a familiar design. No, they are a MacBook."
It's a MacBook with a higher sticker on
Yeah,
it.
they were rip-off MacBooks. They're also, the phones all look like either iPhones or Samsung devices, and their smartwatch was running a version of Android that worked really strange, and it was really glitchy, and it was horrible. I would say stay away from Hire's consumer electronics products. Purely
For now. Anyway.
Whoa.
For now, yeah. For now,
Okay.
this is a first-generation thing. I would actually say stay away from it.
Well, I was actually going to recommend for all the Star Wars fans out there
Yeah?
a higher fridge.
Okay, maybe they're fridges. They've been doing whiteware and stuff for a long time. I'm saying phones, watches, tablets, and their computers. I would stay away from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the higher fridge that they actually couldn't show in Las Vegas, they had it there. It was under a coat.
Under a coat.
Yeah, and it had to be under a coat.
A cloak of invisibility.
Yeah, because of
Thanks, Dumbledore.
Yeah, immigration issues. Would you believe it? For the R2D2 refrigerator that would serve you your beer.
That was there.
That was there. So it was originally released in Japan.
Yes, I've seen videos of this.
Last year.
Yeah.
Yes, of the fridge.
Yeah.
It doesn't hold many, though.
No.
6 cans. Up to 6 cans.
It's enough to watch
If
Empire.
it chills it fast enough,
Yeah.
you can take a couple out and put a couple more in.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I only need 6 beers to watch one of those movies.
Yeah.
And you'd want R2 to be delivering it during it.
Unfortunately, though, they couldn't show it in Las Vegas. It was there. It was under... it was under a jacket.
Yeah.
And you could see the feet.
Oh, that is so disappointing.
But Disney wouldn't allow it to be shown in the US because it wasn't a naturalised US appliance yet.
Oh, what a bunch of dicks.
Disney.
Yeah.
Disney, you dicks.
Yeah. I think it must be time for our next break.
Definitely is. And we're going to carry on with our David Bowie.
And this one here's got a New Zealand connection.
It does.
So explain the New Zealand connection to us.
Well, the New Zealand connection is the lovely young lady in the music video is from New Zealand.
She was a New
Yeah.
Zealand model.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the video was shot in Sydney
Yeah.
at the same... Oh, not long... I think at the same time as Let's Dance
Yeah.
music
Yep.
video.
Yeah. So this is China Girl.
Johnny Girl. David Bowie, you're listening to Hashtag.
I could escape this feeling with my China girl. I feel a wreck without my little China girl. I hear her heart beating loud as thunder. So the stars crashing. I'm a mess without my little China girl. Wake up in the morning with my little China girl. I hear hearts beating loud as thunder. I saw the stars crashing down. I feel tragic like I'm Marlon Brando when I look at my China girl. I could pretend nothing really meant too much when I look at my China girl. I stumble into town just like a sacred cow. Visions of swastikas in my head, plans for everyone. It's in the way of my eyes. My little China girl, you shouldn't mess with me. I'll ruin everything you are. You know, I'll give you television. I'll give you eyes of blue. I'll give you a man who wants to rule the world. And when I get excited, my little China girl says, oh baby, just you shut your mouth. She says, shh.
You're listening to the Free Breakfast on Free FM 89.0. You can free call us.
The Free FM app, available now for iOS and Android devices from iTunes App Store or Google Play. Simply search for Free FM and take us with you.
Hashtag Radio NZ.
Welcome back to Hashtag Radio, and Chris, you've got our next bit of news.
Yes, so another thing I saw at CES 2016 in Las Vegas
Nevada.
was the Segway robot butler.
This was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, is it a Segway that you ride on, or is it just made by Segway?
No, it's a Segway you ride on.
Right.
Yeah. It's like half the size though, so it doesn't have the full...
Oh, it's the knees one.
Yeah, the
that
knees.
you kind of hold between your knees.
Yeah. So it's that one.
Yep.
But then when you hop off, what happens is there's like a cell phone size screen
Yeah.
in the handlebars.
I'd say it looks more like a tablet-sized screen.
Handlebars.
Oh, because it goes, you still got your handlebars that go across. So I think the Segways have the long bit up the top.
Yeah.
You got the long...
So it's not the one that just goes up to your knees.
No, it goes a little bit
I'm
higher.
confused
Okay,
now.
anyway.
Yeah, it goes a little bit higher, and you've got a little bar there. Anyway, it has a little screen that pops up,
Yes.
and it's got two like cute little eyes, like Wally.
Oh, like Wally.
Wally. Yeah, and it starts following you around.
That's creepy.
Yeah, or it's not so creepy until you give it bags to hold, because it can
Johnny
then...
5.
Yeah, so what it can do is it can then start carrying stuff for you.
It looks super cute. I'm looking at a picture.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
It can also take pictures and videos of you.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit weird.
No, because like you... If
So
you're-
he's like the ultimate selfie machine.
yeah.
Well, that's a good point.
So what they're
Hey.
calling him is he becomes your personalised butler.
Cool.
That is pretty cool. How much are these?
A lot.
Yeah?
Actually, I didn't want to know the price because I didn't want to be sad that I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
Because I have dreams of one day owning these.
Probably cheaper to actually have a real butler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
probably.
want an army of them.
How
An
cool
army
would
of
that
them.
be? Another one I saw was, you know how you got coffee machines?
I love my
Brewing
coffee
machines?
machines.
Coffee
Coffee
machines.
brewing machine.
Yeah, I got my pod machine.
Yeah. Well, imagine a beer one.
I'm imagining it.
And now imagine that it's real, because it is. And so in less than 2 hours...
You can brew beer in 2 hours.
Yes, you can. You can make your own craft beer.
This goes against everything I know about beer.
Yeah, so purists aren't real that keen on it, eh?
I'm imagining so.
No, so
we
then,
should get Phil Gray's opinion on this.
We should.
yeah, or what
Yeah.
we need to do is we need to buy one,
Yeah.
and then we need to try it. And the reason why we should buy one is so that I can constantly try out all the different recipes.
We should get them to send us one to review.
Yeah, there we go.
I like that one.
I'm done with
better.
That sounds like less of an investment.
Yeah.
So the cool thing about the Pico Brew, apart from the fact that you can
It makes
craft,
beer in 2 hours.
Yeah, makes
So
beer in
does
2
it,
hours.
does it just make the flavoury stuff? I mean, it's obviously not going to have time to ferment and become bubbly. So do you have to carbonate it?
This is when I say it works with magic. A lot of these machines are magical.
Okay. So I'm asking questions that are outside of your...
No,
technical
because it uses sorcery.
Okay. So it's just pure magic.
Yeah, CES is just full of witchcraft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the devil.
What they do have, though, that comes with it is they have their own marketplace for the beer so that you can...
Yeah, and they've got the big craft brewers on board. I know that.
Yeah, so you can join their Pico Brew Developers Program and develop your own beer, of which you then go into the brew marketplace, which is like a giant app store for beer,
Yeah.
Right.
which no one
So
actually
is it little
has
recipes and stuff for...
in the actual beer.
And the actual brew kits. So you buy the brew kit from them. It's basically like a pod sachet situation that you pour in.
Yeah, no. So no.
Magic.
You're missing the point as well. So you're the brewer,
Yeah.
which you can then sell on your beer
Yeah.
in the giant brew marketplace.
You're not selling the actual beer that you're making, are you?
No, you buy the
You're
big
selling the
breweries
potion.
sell the potions to make it at home. That's
No,
what-
you sell your beer on the marketplace.
I think you've got it around the wrong way.
No, I don't. I actually don't.
Yeah.
True. So you have to like put a flagon in the post.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have a crate of that. Thanks, love. If you could just stick it in the post for me.
Yeah, so the name of that is Pico Brew.
Yeah. That sounds awesome.
It's novel. I hope it tastes as better than it sounds.
Yeah, well, the 2-hour beer just doesn't sound right. Everything I know about brewing.
It goes against everything in the laws of physics.
Yeah.
Laws of physics.
It's against
Can't
science.
beat the laws of physics.
Yeah.
So during CES, I got to head along to one big announcement, which was Google's Project Tango.
Only the one. He only went to one.
I went to a whole heap of them, but
okay.
This is the one that I found the coolest. Was Google's Project Tango announcement. Now, Project Tango is something that was announced like about a year ago. They've been working on it for a while.
Is it where robots do a raunchy dance?
No, this is where cell phones are able to interact with the real world in reality. So you've seen
real world with reality.
Well, okay, so you've seen augmented reality?
Yes.
Which is just putting things
into the world.
Yeah. Well, what this does is it actually has 3 cameras built in that measure depth and height and everything.
Yep.
Accurately. 100% accurately. So it builds a map of the room or the area where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And there's different apps for it. You can do measurements, so you can measure the distance between the ceiling.
So the DIY guy is going to be like, wicked.
Exactly. There's already an app in place for furniture places, so you can actually measure to see if that couch will fit in your lounge.
So estimators and stuff will be out of business because everyone will just have an app and they'll be able to work out how much they need of everything straight off.
Exactly. But it's actually amazing technology. They basically, at this announcement, said the technology and development is done. It is ready for market. And the first phone is being announced. And it was Lenovo releasing the first ever Project Tango phone. And it'll be available next year.
Ooh, the Lenovo
this
PT.
year. Later this year.
Is it because one of the common things that they would say was at the end of the beginning of fall or something?
Yeah.
End of fall, which is March.
Yeah. Well, they actually they did give a date. I can't remember exactly what the date was, but we actually live streamed the entire announcement on our Periscope account, and the video's still there. So if you follow #me.co.nz or #radionz on Twitter, and you've got Periscope, you'll be able to go back and rewatch that entire announcement on our Periscope account.
Nice. We might have to do some retweety linky thing to that. So,
So going back to the Pico Brew.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a one-track mind, you booze hound.
Yeah. Yeah, because I love this magical stuff.
Yeah.
So what it is you can get your hands or you can sell your recipe. It is your recipe.
So that's what we were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not selling your actual beer, you're selling your recipe.
Yeah, your
recipe. That
recipe.
makes more sense.
With the ingredients.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carice.
Yeah.
Very graceful in defeat.
I didn't say I was wrong. I just said it was kind of different.
Yeah.
We've got that recorded, so I wouldn't be too argumentative.
Yeah.
Now, anyway, we haven't got time for gaming this week, but we have got...
Shocking, because I had some really good gaming news, but it's all right.
But we have got our gaming podcast coming out in the next week.
Gamecast ANZ.
Yeah, so we're going to be full of all the new gaming stuff that came out at CES, as well as the big announcements that have come out this week.
Did gaming stuff come out at CES?
There was a few gaming things, yeah.
Oh.
But there's also...
we've got a whole year of gaming releases to look forward to.
Yeah. So
Some
you've got an
great
entire
titles
list
coming
of
up
some
soon.
big ones.
Yeah.
As well as EA's new announcement.
Yep.
So make sure you check that out. It's on the #Me Podcast Network on #me.co.nz. And that's us for this week.
Ka kite.
See you.
#me.co.nz